We got cops. Who's he coming after? So now we're going to swap bikes just to see, and I want to test out the new 2026. Well, hey everybody, 650 Eve here. Welcome home to the channel. I've pulled out my beautiful 2023 BMW M1000RR. And in this video, we're finally going to see a head-to-head smackdown comparison between my beautiful bike and my good buddy Brandon's brand new 2026 M1000RR. Now, both bikes are pretty comparable equipped. They both have Brent tuning ECU flashes, full exhaust systems, DNA air filters, and they are ready to rock and roll. Also, me and Brandon weigh almost the same, so this is finally going to be an epic matchup. Guys, are you like me, super annoyed with the crazy amount of robocalls and emails that we get on a daily basis? Well, that's happening because of people out there called data brokers. And data brokers are people that sell your private information, oftentimes, most times without your consent, to other companies. And I used to get a lot of that stuff until I started using Delete Me. Guys, Delete Me is awesome because they'll help protect you against the risk of identity theft, robocalls, phishing, and other scams by constantly removing your data from hundreds of data broker websites. Signing up for Delete Me is super easy. It's the first link in the description of this video. There's a QR code on the screen right now. Join deleteme.com/650eve saves you 20% off a consumer plan. And when you do sign up, what I like about them is that they provide monthly reports showing the progress they've made in getting your personal information removed from all the data broker websites. They do ask for a lot of your information when you're signing up initially, but that information is useful for when they're reaching out to all of the bad companies and data brokers demanding that they remove your personal information. Again, guys, join deleteme.com/650eve. It will save you 20% off a consumer plan. It's the first link in the description of this video. Guys, thanks so much, Delete Me, for sponsoring today's video. And now, let's put the key in the ignition, get this loaded into the trailer, and head to the DMV to face our good buddy Brandon like a man. Okay, so it was a nice, spirited ride here that I dare not show you for fear of ending up like Jigsaw Brother and getting the cops coming down on us, but we are arriving here at the National Harbor. We're going to meet up with a whole bunch of other bikes and then head down to some sort of bikes and breakfast. No, it's not going to be at a McDonald's. Should be, oh look at this, nice crowd. It should be somewhere a little better than a McDonald's. All of our usual friends are out. Here we go. Oh, that was two H2s. Oh, and the boogeyman was after that. Oh, so we had a double race back to back. But now it's time for me to race my good buddy Brandon on his 2026 BMW M1000RR. Because we got to see which one's faster. Now, in addition to these smackdowns on the filthy streets, we're also going to take both bikes and put them on the dyno real soon, so you can see dyno power also. That was one victory. Let's see if we can do it again. I got the beautiful 2026 M1000 again. That was a great race. We started at a higher speed, and that was nice. So there was no wheeling on either one of our parts. So now we're going to swap bikes just to see, and I want to test out the new 2026, see what that bike's all about. Let's see. Feels different. Oh man, it feels a little. Yeah, that's what he just said. He says it feels like mine is lowered, and it does feel that way. But my bike is stock height. They must have made these 26s a little taller. Yeah, it feels like yours is taller.
It is.
You know, mine is stock height. It's not lowered.
I know. I think it's the seat.
Oh, yeah.
When I get on that 23, it's taller.
I have the S1000 seat on here. You have the M1000 seat?
Yeah.
You got to change it. Put the S1000. It bolts right on. It bolts right on. You got to change. This seat's so uncomfortable. It's too wide.
It's like taller.
Yeah, it's too wide and taller. They made it for track stuff. A phenomenal race bike, guys. What a phenomenal race bike. So who else can you trust to give an honest review of a motorcycle than your good buddy 650 Eben? This is my honest review of the 2026 BMW M1000RR. Yes, quite frankly, yes, guys, they improved the motor on this bike. It is much faster, much smoother. Throttle response is much more quick than it is on my 2023 and the 2024 M1000. The seating position, it seems like the bike's a little taller. But look at that throttle response. Wow. And both these bikes have the most current versions of Brent tuning, ECU flash, velocity stacks and everything. Full exhausts and all that. So they are, and DNA air filters. So they are equally matched. But I will tell you that this motor is just much more responsive and faster, more fun and more exhilarating to operate than the 2023-24 M1000. I will say that this motor reminds me a lot of my Ducati Panigale V4 Tricolore Italia's 1103cc V4 engine. Just by the way that it's so responsive, so quick to spool up. And what I mean by that is when you tap this throttle, guys, the bike just goes. I believe that they have an updated throttle on this bike, maybe a quarter throttle or something else. I'm not exactly sure. But for those of you that were wondering if there's significant differences, yes, there is. Yes, there is. Now, obviously, the bike is absent some of the carbon fiber that's on the 23-24, yes. So when you look down on it, no longer are you greeted with carbon fiber surrounding the gauges on the sides, and now it is satin carbon fiber on the bike instead of gloss. That's, you know, BMW says they did that because they put the money into the performance of the engine. I understand that. I believe that that is actually true. And they also said that they will phase back in carbon fiber on later models. So perhaps the 27 model or 28 will be full carbon like mine, but with this fantastic engine. Our good buddy Miami Manny from $1 Million has a nice Instagram clip showing the differences between the air intake, how much larger the air intake is, how much larger the air filter is on this bike versus mine, and you feel that on the filthy streets. You feel that by the way that it gushes in air and just woof, accelerates. Great bike. Great bike, guys. And now we're going to do some more racing. We got some super fast guys here. Cy Boogie, I call him the Boogeyman. on his Triple R, set up amazingly for what we're doing right now. Street Smackdowns is going to go against Magic Mike on his Kawasaki Ninja H2. You might say that that's a ridiculously unfair match, but it's actually pretty fair. Bike kind of dived on its nose when I went into 6th gear for some reason. Not exactly sure what that was about. Otherwise, it was a great bike, great race. Totally put the shellacking on my 2023. Yes, I won. I won.
How many miles per hour?
200.
200?
Come. If you scan the back, it takes you to YouTube. We have the videos from all the races.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, I won. Yes. This is faster. Absolutely, absolutely faster. Yeah, the engine upgrades they made. It's a faster bike.
Oh, it is? Okay.
But performance-wise, he's got some minor issues.
Oh, on this? Okay.
His quick shifter needs to be adjusted, and
Oh, okay. You're giving him excuses, you know that, right?
no. His bike is faster. That's without a doubt. So your bike is faster than the 2324 when it's flashed and set up properly. 3 M1000 RRs are on these filthy streets today. His, with all the cameras on it, looks great. His is still stock. That's why we didn't race it today. He doesn't have the brand tuning ECU flash yet, but he does have a full exhaust. It is nice to be back on my M1000. There's Brandon. So I am officially a huge fan of the new M1000 RR, guys. It is nice. Except for, of course, not having all the carbon fiber. I should stop harping on that, right? But look, when you look down at this beautiful cockpit and you see all this beautiful gloss carbon fiber, you feel special. But when you ride the new bike with this very powerful engine, you actually feel special on that one too. And I also love the giant winglets on the bike. So at the end of the day, both bikes are super nice. Okay, so we left the racing spot and now we're in some sort of beach town, Chesapeake Beach, because I can see water behind that. And it looks really nice here. There's supposedly a bikes and breakfast. We hope that it's still going on. But, man, we had so much fun racing the bikes and hanging out with everybody. Finally got to see the 2026 M1000 versus my 2023. That was really nice. And now, it would be also very nice if we can get some food. And also, if I can give you some sort of scenic views to take a look at, other than a family walking their doggy. So our good buddy Brandon had to break off and go home, but we had a great day riding with all of our good buddies here in the DMV. So the question is, would I take Brandon's beautiful 2026 M1000 RR over my gorgeous 2023 Moto Million M1000RR? And the answer is no, I would not. Because looking down at this gorgeous carbon fiber right here over the gauges, around the gauges, on the sides of the bike, and it's gloss carbon. So on this nice sunny-ish day, you see the reflection from the sun beaming on this bike. And it is a pleasure looking down at that. So to me, the 2026 model that doesn't have all that carbon, it's a nice bike. It's super fast, super smooth. Oh, we got cops. Who's he coming after? He's ruining my freaking video. We weren't even doing anything. Oh boy. Guess he was going after the Ninja H2. All right. Well, what the heck? And in case you're wondering, our buddy's good. Yeah. Our buddy on the H2 is just fine. You can see our good buddy Kenny Marion is riding with us again. He is still enjoying the bike that he won by supporting the new bike build series, our 2024 S1000RR, looking great with those Moto Million Core Moto red wheels and all of the rest of the parts. Good to see him out here with us. And also good to see that he's enjoying the bike. And we've already started building our next giveaway bike. Well, I don't think I'm supposed to beat an H2, and I didn't. He got me clean. This looks nice. So nice that I didn't get into the right gear. Okay. A little gravel. Okay. Whatever this place is, seems to be nice.